yesterday was all sunny and I like packed like my like nice like summery spring clothes to wear today, and I was like, oh, I'll just go explore Kansas City and just go to the city. And yeah, I woke up and it's raining all day. It's all cloudy. It's cold. Not like super cold, but it's colder than I expected. And then I was like, oh, I'm just gonna go eat breakfast at a park. And then so I mapped to Overland Park because there's like a botanical garden or whatever. I accidentally mapped to City Hall. So I went to like just the city of Overland Park first. And then I was like, there's no park here. And then I was like, oh, I meant to go to the botanical gardens. And then it was on this site that said free things to do in Kansas, but I didn't read the fine print. And it's not actually free. I mean, it was only like $2 or $3, but I was like, I don't want to pay. So I am just gonna go drive straight down to Joplin, Missouri. There is not much in Kansas. Really, really not. Yeah, I'm hoping I can check in like as soon as possible because I got a hotel because, I don't know, Missouri feels kind of racist. Like, I don't know, it just feels racist and I just feel more comfortable getting a hotel. So I got a hotel, and then I still need to find a hotel for Arkansas. But I shit you not, this is Kansas. Like, this is like the entirety of Kansas. And even the city park was pretty lame and boring, and there was nothing to even look at. This is a time lapse of this extremely crazy storm I had to drive through. And this is an extremely racist antique shop I went to. I just got to Grand Falls. It's in Kansas, I think. There's really like not much to look at, to be honest. It's very small. That's it. That was the most interesting thing I could find to do. And I'm still a little early to check into my hotel, but I'm probably just gonna go to the town and see if there's anything for me to do or look at. Got to my hotel and they're like, the room's not ready yet, can you come back in an hour? And I'm like, I guess. So I got my room. I'm in Joplin, Missouri, and so I had a reservation. I made it this morning, but I still, had a reservation. I come to check in and they're like, oh, you can't check in yet because we're like, we don't have as many housekeepers, maids today, so it's taking longer to clean. Could you come back in an hour? And I was like, sure. So I came back in 2 hours, and the front desk people were mostly nice. The guy that was helping me was really nice, and the other lady was questionable. I go and check in 2 hours later, and he's like calling them. He's like, hey, is the room done? And like, mind you, I came earlier and there was a family in front of me, and like they got their room, and I was like, oh, maybe they booked like way in advance or something. Like, I don't know, maybe they're just more prepared, or I don't know. So I'm like, whatever. And then more people come and they help more people. They're all getting their rooms. I'm not. And I'm just like, oh, they must already have the reservation. But when I went to go book my room after the 2 hours, like literally some guy was like, oh, I don't have a reservation, I was just wondering if you have any rooms available. And they're like, yeah. And then he got his room before me. He got his room immediately, and then he was like 4 hours after me and didn't even have a reservation. So I'm like, okay. And then so I finally get to my room, and I think they like left the dirty laundry on the sofa. Like, I don't even, like, I'm not gonna touch it, but I'm just like, okay, like, why did my room in particular take extra long to clean, and then it's not even like fully clean? whatever, I'm just over it. I'm gonna take a bath and I'm leaving here tomorrow morning. And then like everyone that they helped other than me, they were like giving them like the whole shebang, you know, like the whole talk, whatever. And then they're like, oh yeah, and then we offer breakfast, blah blah. And then I wasn't offered any breakfast. Like I know it's included, and I know if I ask, like I can go get it, but I'm just like, why didn't they say anything? I mean, I have a place to stay tonight, so I'm not complaining. There's a microwave, a fridge. Most importantly, there's a bed with warm blankets, so that's all that matters. And you know, I'm here in my room now, so that's good. But yeah, I just don't know why I had to wait so long and like other people didn't, but whatever. So this is the included breakfast. Biscuits and gravy, but it looks kind of disgusting. They also had granola bars and like a little hostess cake, which I don't think is like a very good breakfast. There's no chair, so I have to stand. It's not terrible. It gets the job done. At least I have free breakfast.
Misery loves company when I'm bent, when I'm cracked, when I'm broken.
In Noel, Missouri. Small little town.
Tied up to a heart of stone, I screamed into a microphone. I burned the bridge so I won't find my way home. Lay with me, I can't sleep. Misery loves company when I'm bent.
Well, it costs money, and it's like an hour-long tour, and I don't know if I want to go on a tour, so I just went to the gift shop
to the route.
and got myself some crystal necklaces that I probably didn't need to get.
I don't